It must be so hard for you. Sign up to fight for truth and justice. But do you know what that badge in your pocket makes you?
There's someone who's done it before.
Stop. Zoom in. Who is she?
Our manhunt is now a woman hunt.
This killer doesn't make mistakes. There has to be an order, a plan. The fingers are the key. Uncontrollable rage. What you got, sugar? I want justice.
Yo, what is up? We are back. We are here to watch, or we'll actually talk about, an episode of Cross, which was episode 8. One down, one more to go, Danny.
That's it.
Huh? No, I mean series.
Oh, yeah.
Paradise, and then...
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on my channel, Road to Wisdom, on Mondays and Fridays at 6:45 a.m. I just I'm uploading right now as we speak. I already recorded it. It's uploading. But you can also find me on the Chaos Central the first 2 Mondays of the month. On Nzo and Chris Night. Wednesdays you can find me on Hangout. Sundays on Storms Live, and then when we're doing these in between Cross and Paradise, you can find me there as well. So I'm a busy man during the week.
100%. I noticed no T'Challa or no superhero T-shirt going on there, Danny. What's up?
So, man, you got I bought one of them things off of Amazon that folds the shirt up.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying. I probably had about 60. There's about 20. I said I'm not giving up. It was my He-Man that looked like Samuel Jackson. I'm not giving that up. It was the He-Man. He's like Samuel Jackson, Meg Swin doing it, say the last MFer. I'm not giving it up. And probably about 15, 20 more. I said I'm not giving these up. I don't pay too much for these shirts. The rest of them, both Captain Americas, a couple of Black Panthers, a couple of Spider-Mans, they're gone.
They are gonna go, eh? It's
My
all
God,
right.
it's ridiculous.
Sometimes you gotta put your big boy pants on. I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. 100%. So Brian will be in a little bit later because he went to go see Project Hail Mary. So I just chill, kill a little time. We'll talk about the show. But let me ask you, Danny, did you watch the 3 episodes of Invincible yet?
I have not. I heard it's going to be good. I'm probably going to catch that. I haven't watched last season, so I'm really behind the 8 ball.
Oh, wow, you didn't finish last season?
Nope.
Oh shoot. Yeah, you really behind. First 3 episodes were pretty good. I can't wait to see where they go with the story because it looks like it's getting really, really good. So
I was told it's going to be, they got the king coming. The king of the Voltramax, whoever his name is.
Mm-hmm. Thrag. He's supposed to be a dangerous Viltrumite, to be honest with you. Like, they got to build up an army. But in episode 2, they kind of explained what happened with the Viltrumite and on their planet and stuff. So it was very interesting to see. I thought it was definitely a good episode. It's a good show.
Is this daddy still alive?
Omni-Man? Yeah, Omni-Man's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, Omni-Man's still alive. Omni-Man is on his redemption arc now, so he's trying to do the right thing. So
How about the brother?
Brother's still there.
Okay.
Brother's still there. They aged him up a little bit from last season, I believe. They aged him up a little bit, but yeah, definitely check it out.
Invincible?
I don't think he's as strong as Invincible, but he's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. Definitely good. So, but we are here to talk about Cross, guys. And I want to get Danny's opinion because I know he sent the text where he was like, kind of, they got to marinate on the show. So you marinated. What did you think?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually agree with you when you said it felt a little rushed. Especially how they got rid of the villain.
Yep.
And the aunt. I was like, they could let that stretch out a little bit more. I don't think she's dead, though.
Oh, she's not.
I didn't see
It's
nothing
not.
indicated. I watched the whole thing all the way.
At the end, when the funeral, the last one, the last person walking in the tattoo, you see her back with the tattoo on it.
I didn't saw that.
You didn't see that part? Hold
The
on.
last thing I saw was Cross putting up his gun.
I'll show you. Hold on. Right towards the end, where they have the funeral.
The last thing I saw
Is the funeral?
was Cross.
No, they're fine. Yeah, right here. There.
Oh, you think that's her?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. That's her.
I missed that.
Yeah, that's her. So she did survive, but oh shit, I gotta take that out. But at the end of the day, right? Like when she fell through, I didn't think she was dead.
No.
You know what I mean? I didn't think she was dead, anyways. But continue. What other? What were you saying other than that?
I wish they would have let her kill the aunt. Went through all that. It just kind of seemed like it was wasted. The story was kind of wasted a little bit. But what I really liked about it is now I'm team old girl. When a black girl called old girl out, Kayla.
Yeah, that was fire.
I love
Yeah, that
that
was-
part. I love the way the community band together to help Cross. I love the way he said you want to do this the easy way or the Samson way. That was fine.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of good parts there that I like, and the way how Cross figured out how our girl was just playing him, and the senator did the right thing. So a lot of it I love. Only thing I didn't like, but they didn't show us any resolution with Bobby.
Another one. Yep.
Did he kill that woman? What happened? Mastermind? I mean, they didn't show any of that, so they kind of left that out there in the wind.
Absolutely.
I agree with the rush part. They could have let that. They should have made this episode maybe an hour and 30 minutes, or maybe even 2 hours. To kind of give it a little bit more time to marinate. And they really rushed on. They rushed to kill the last two killings. They rushed,
Yep.
and how the aunt found out, because she should have known. They let her go out the blue. Oh, you know you dead. You know something. So,
Facts. And I said that in the text, right? I was like, oh, like I go a little bit further. I think like this is the worst episode of the 2 seasons that we had so far. And there was just so much in this episode that I was like, what are we doing here? Like we rushed to make an end with Rebecca and Claire, right? They rushed the end of that. I agree with the no Bobby part. Like I'm like, wait a minute. And I didn't realize that until I was setting the stream up today. And I was like, you know what? We didn't get a resolution to the Bobby stuff. So they didn't even do that in there, right? And then it goes from there to them chasing Cross, which them fixing that in like 30 minutes. And I was just like, ooh, where are we going with this episode? I'm not feeling it at all. And the beginning part, it drove me crazy because we're gonna get into this real quick, right? So they go to the little whatever meeting they have or whatever presentation he's gonna have, and she ends up eating and getting I think it was crabs or something like that or whatever, something she couldn't eat in the food, right?
I thought she said peppers.
Was it peppers? Yeah, peppers. You're right. So she ends up going to the hospital, right? And so she's sitting in the hospital. They call her name, and the FBI guys that are with her, or her guys that are with her, they end up like she's like, no, and they end up sitting back down in the waiting room. Now, Danny, you are a police officer. You already know that if that's the case, they are going to stand in front of that door.
What door? Tell me.
The door in the hospital where she goes to
Are they gonna walk with her to the door? She's like, okay, go ahead and go. Yeah,
Exactly.
it was a lot of plot armor in there, buddy.
100%. So she gets in there and she goes in there as the nurse, and she ends up doing what she has to do. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then
That lady
she
almost
ends
got
up
the best of her.
she almost did. And the cut was kind of nice too, right? Because you didn't really like, they kind of did it in a way where you like didn't see that she did it, but she actually did. Which was kind of a nice fight over here.
The mean uppercut, boy.
Yeah. The fight was pretty fine. Stabbed her in the side, right there.
Yep.
You see, right there, she got stabbed, but she didn't really notice. She still was able to get a kick off, and then boom, she ended up dying, right?
Yep.
But after this scene, right, Lance, they like, oh no, we got to get Lance out of here. So they send Lance back, and she pops up. I was like, how the hell did she get there so quick?
To bring you.
They had a lot of plot, and she
Answer me, Steven.
her network is
what are you
more
doing?
extensive than the FBI. In
Facts.
every aspect of this show, she had somebody there covering for her. In the casino,
Yes.
not a driver. Now, how do they not? How does the FBI? Well, I get it now because apparently it seemed like the FBI was playing both sides. Because how in the world did Lance get the FBI not to even press charges at the end? That totally threw me
Right.
for a loop. So I don't know whether he was playing both sides or whatever or something. And then how did he not know the grandma? Didn't he made a deal with the grandmama? I mean, with the aunt?
Yeah, it was him. Lance made the deal.
But he never brought that up to the killer. He never.
Exactly. Like, never said, oh, wait, it's your mom that did it, right? And of course, the plot armor was, and I said it last week, I said she didn't get the right tape. And sure enough, we find out that she didn't get the right tape, and Cross ended up with the right tape, just like, I was like, oh, yeah, no, I gave her the wrong one.
Yeah, they made it convenient, boy. They did. I can't deny that.
And that was just like the first 15 minutes of the show, right? So at that point, I was like, oh no, I have a bad feeling about where this is going all of a sudden, And the resolution between them when she finds out, it's like Cross is like, oh, I know where she is, and we're gonna get her. And then he plays the tape for her, and then we get them. Yeah,
Another thing they didn't do neither. Now, last week when the aunt killed Donnie, she told him that Cross killed him. She never tried to kill Cross.
Facts.
Last week she was acting like she was mad and she was going to try and kill Cross. She's still asking Cross on the phone, do what you said. And then on the bridge, she's like, do what you said. So
Yeah.
wouldn't she be mad before Cross played that video for her, that recording for her?
100%. Yeah.
She was
100%.
never mad at Cross. She never tried to kill Cross.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. And I figured that that's where it would go. You know what I mean? Where she like kills Lance, and then now she's trying to go after Cross because of what happened to. Yeah. And then Cross ends up finding out that, or sending her the message where it's like, no, it wasn't me, and I'll play this for you, But it's just that's where the rush part comes in for me. It's like you just did what you did in the last episode to get rid of that part real quick. And then have the rest of, now Cross is on the run. And mistake me, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Cross have to go on the run in the first one too, first season?
Have to do what?
Didn't Cross have to go on the run in the first season too? He didn't? Okay. I thought for some reason.
The first season, he beat that guy butt, and they're about to suspend him. I don't recall him going on the run. Like, why he gave a girl that go bag, I didn't see that. And I didn't see him running.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that girl, man, Kayla boy, she's something. And then the old girl called her out. Well, there you go. I knew you would come out. And you might as well dry them crocodile tears. Yeah, boy, Kayla something.
Yeah, I love this scene too, right here. I thought it was great too.
Yep.
She said, I know who you are.
I'm Agent.
I know who you are.
I know we've never met, but I've heard so much about you. I feel like I know you. And I'm here because I need your help.
Agent Craig, I run a charity for urban youth. So unless this is about a pizza party at a community center, there's nothing I can do for you.
Alex still loves you. And he's in a crisis right now. And so I figured sooner or later he would come to you for advice because he trusts you. And if you love him, convince him to come in, please.
I don't know where he is, and I don't care where he is.
I hope you're not still angry with Alex over that whole Ramsey thing.
She just
Sometimes
trying to
we wanna
play
help
this
people,
fucking role, bro.
We just get carried away.
You something,
Alex
boy.
gets carried away helping people. From what I hear, you get carried away helping your damn self.
That was hurtful.
It was honest. You can dry up them little crocodile tears, too.
You know what I mean? I was like, okay, she's on point on this part here.
She won me back with this one.
I can have you charged as an accessory. I'll open up the Summer Foundation, take away every permit you ever had.
And there she is. Sneaky ass operator I knew was under there all along.
Yeah, she definitely redeemed herself on that one.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you though, because this Kayla just flipping off like that and against Alex all of a sudden, it just.
I'm telling you, Kayla is a sociopath.
Yeah, I think so too.
She don't care. She gonna kill. And if Alex get in her way, she gonna kill Alex too.
100%.
She don't
So,
care.
you think she could become the next mastermind?
Probably. If Bobby kills that mastermind, she gonna replace him.
I believe so too.
Yep. She got it in her. She got that dog in her. And I wouldn't be surprised if they build it up where it's gonna be her against Alex.
Cross. That would make sense. In season
Season
3, yeah. Because for those of you who don't know, they did actually renew Cross for season 3. Paradise got renewed for season 3 as well, so they will both be coming out, which I'm glad, because even though I didn't really feel like this last episode was good, I still think the series in general is really good. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna go out here on this limb. 'Cause I know you're gonna use it later, but the bromance you have for old boy, I got that bromance for the actor that plays Cross, man.
For Hodge?
I like everything he does in Cross. I look forward to Cross more than I look forward to. I mean, I love Paradise. I like Xavier too, but if they come on at the same time, I'm watching Cross first. In fact, I haven't even watched the latest episode of
Paradise yet?
Paradise. I'm gonna watch it, but I haven't watched it yet.
You know why you haven't watched it yet?
Why?
Because deep down you know it's better than the last
No,
one.
that ain't true.
And you just don't want to have to admit it to me when
No,
it
no.
comes out and after you watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
It might be better that episode, but just like you said, I'm gonna take a page out your book. Just because one episode might be better don't mean I ain't gonna like the movie or the show. I'm gonna like Cross better. I can say that.
Touche. I got you on that one. You might, but I'm telling you. Yeah, hey, listen, Donnie. We get some serious backstory to Jane in Paradise, and she is a beast.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say. Is she is a beast. Like that was.
What source? What branch she was in?
What branch?
Yeah.
I don't think they ever. I don't even think they ever say, but I know they show her training and how she got to where she is. Like she's not just crazy. She's an assassin. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? So.
Good, huh?
Huh? Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, hold
Pretty
on.
much.
I gotta take this.
Yeah, no problem. Take the call. So that's definitely what I had a little bit of issues with this series is that I just couldn't take how quick they got through everything, and then they did this little next second. It actually felt like 2 different episodes in one, right? Because you get the end of the Rebecca stuff, which is what we followed all season long, And then the second half of the episode is pretty much Cross being on the run because Cross didn't want to give up the drive, which had the voice of Lance talking to Claire about killing Rebecca's mom, right? So Cross didn't want to give that up because he decided he wants to go after Lance, and they're telling him no. So I'll play this part real quick.
And coat him with the stink of scandal. Because if the world believes that this miracle seed is just one more piece of greedy American capitalist bullshit, then the whole damn tower comes tumbling down. Does that make sense?
On my house, you pull the block and the tower falls, you start over.
Yeah, but we're not playing Jenga, are we?
It was your metaphor.
So for me, when I see this part, I was like, okay, so I get what they're going to now. And I'm looking at Kayla over there, and I'm just like, I thought Kayla was going to, like, kind of help Cross. You know what I mean? Like, take him aside, you know, later, like, listen, I understand this is messed up. We're going to do something to fix this. Don't worry. You know, I thought she would have been more on Team Cross than she would being with the FBI, but she ends up more or less getting that promotion and literally digging into it right away. And it didn't matter who she stepped on to get there. But I guess Cross did warn us about that last season when they had last episode when they had the little argument, and he's telling her that she would do anything to get to where she needs to be. And he was absolutely right about that, because now you can see where she's at. And I don't know, man. I guess to say it's not really a twist, but I just thought she was a little bit more like she was pretty much giving Cross the poom poom throughout the whole season, right? So next thing you know, like, she's turning on him like that. So he probably didn't handle his business well enough, you know? But they decide, all right, we're going to go with Cross. They tell him we need the hard drive. Cross says he doesn't have the hard drive and that the hard drive is at his house. So they're like, all right, come, we're going to go get it with you. And they take Roy.
Because with some West African nations have prosperity initiatives.
Cross says he got to
Then
go
you
to the
realize
bathroom.
big boy pants on. Deal with a world that doesn't have happy endings. If anybody can do that, it's Alex Cross, right? I knew that when I saw how you handled this Saniji case.
And then Cross knocks him out, and that's when Cross actually becomes a fugitive, right? So they start chasing Cross all over. Cross is trying to get to the senator because he feels like the senator is the only one he can trust to help him, because the senator's mom was involved in the child trafficking ring, and he didn't like what she was doing, so he wanted to pretty much find a way to help that. And sure enough, he ends up meeting up with Cross, right? Let's go over here. Wait, what's this part?
Smartest person I know.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking that, again, Cross and the black girl would have kind of got together by the end of this episode, but guess I was wrong there as well. You know what I mean? But it looks like they're planting the seeds for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just was talking about when Cross knocks out the...
Yeah, he knocked him out with that one hit a quitter, boy.
I thought that was kind of good too, you
Yeah,
know?
when he was on the phone, his face all red. Boy, he was
You
talking
see-
about that bull drive. I knew Cross was going. I didn't know he was going to punch like that, but I know he's going to do something.
Yeah,
He
100%.
should have been knocked his. But I do like how the senator got Cross out of that. He said he could have done it without the FBI and especially the investigator Cross. That was smooth.
Yeah.
Because if not, the FBI would have tried to hang him to dry.
100%. And he turned Cross into a hero with that point, right?
Yep.
But, what did you think of this scene where the mom comes in and talks
Do you
to...
think they sisters?
Ooh, you know what? I kind of had a feeling there was more than just that type of relationship where it was like, she adopted the son. I think it was
I,
more than that.
I
Go
think they
ahead.
sisters.
Could be.
What are you doing here? They said that they were going
They
to...
said what I told them to say.
Who do you think you're talking to?
The lowest bitch I ever met in my life.
Uh, and this is
You
another.
always thought you was better than me.
No, I knew. And you're proving it again. Choosing a man over your own child.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
You're right. You don't owe me nothing. But there's one good thing you could do for my boy.
I just realized now, oh, the one good thing was to give him the father's number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be something different than that, but
Me too.
I don't know. I don't know why Samson took. Well, I don't know because I know my parents. Maybe if I didn't, but shoot, if the mama already like that, then to me, seems like the dad probably full of junk too. But the woman said the dad wanted to get to know him, so maybe he didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
Probably 100%. But again, that's another storyline that kind of just fades into the darkness, right? Because
Yeah,
we don't know what happens with TK. Does the mom go to jail? Does she
yeah.
get off? Like,
A lot of things faded because we don't know the little Mexican boy they adopted. What's gonna happen with him? Is he gonna go back?
hmm
So
hmm
they rushed this one. I can't deny that. I'd be lying if I. But this should have went two more episodes. I think it would have been. They could have had more time to kind of flesh out some of the plot armor because it was a lot of coincidental stuff. So it's just like she walk in the room, look at the board. Oh, I know where cross
Yeah.
is at.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
brother, y'all
Yeah.
ain't that y'all ain't that brilliant. If y'all was that brilliant, there would be no cases unsolved. I ain't never seen nothing
Facts.
like that before. Her and Ross could
100%.
walk in the room and look at the board. Oh, yeah, I know where she's going.
Yeah, 100%. And then the senator's not even a suspect, so why would he be on the board, right? To where she could see his picture and be like, "Oh, I know where he's going."
I thought it
And
was his
then,
mama. It was his mama
oh,
that she
oh,
saw.
maybe it was the mom. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. But even then, though, right? Okay, I know where he's going, and then you get there exactly when he gets there. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Because he didn't even get a chance to talk to the senator yet, and they're like, "Hey, Cross," and I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yep, he had a decoy because he gave the Mustang to the other guy, the decoy, and he drove the
hmm
BMW.
hmm
It's it's a lot of plot armor, but
Now,
they had to do it.
go ahead.
If they only commissioned them 8 episodes, then they had to do something. But this is an example, and I thought I'd never say this, but it's a little bit of lazy writing
100%.
or rush. Maybe not lazy, but definitely rushed.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things in like previous episodes that they could have cut down to add more to what we're supposed to be watching, like the Samson story and stuff
They,
like that, you
yeah,
know?
they could have completely cut Sanson's storyline out and put more
Absolutely.
time on the stream because the last two episodes, him and Cross been in scenes together, and they just got that chemistry. So
Agreed.
they could have cut that out. They could have cut out um, um, them adopting a little boy. Um, they could have cut out some of these murder. I mean, do it just as fast. Do the insequential people just as fast
hmm
as they did the black guy and the white girl,
100%.
and spend more time maybe on them.
100%. I agree
They,
with you.
they got a little lazy too. Okay, she got the man right there. She could pull the trigger and shoot him, but she gonna push him in the grave.
To
Why?
bury him
Why,
alive.
man? That's,
Right? She was
I,
dusting everybody, Danny,
yeah,
and now
yeah.
she gets plans and she decides she's gonna bury him alive.
And then she gonna ask Crows, make him pay. You could have made him pay. You shot him and you've been done with it. So
Facts.
that was
100%.
kind of stupid.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. And that's the thing. Like when I watch this show, I'm like, it's so good to have it just feel rushed like that towards the end. I was kind of worried about them doing something like that, and they really kind of
Yeah.
disappointed me in the
I
end.
didn't see them rushing it, but they did. They could have made it more harder for them to figure out about her.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been more harder. But they kind of like they foretold it a little bit, or foreshadowed it a little bit when she killed Donnie. Now, why would you kill
Facts.
Donnie? Oh, I know
Facts.
why. Because you want that tape. Because you did something crazy.
Facts.
They foreshadowed that.
Absolutely. And I think if they would have did like kind of the first season where you had a little bit of mystery and you just see Donnie dead and you don't know why Donnie's dead, like you don't see them going off together to get the tape, right? Donnie's gonna get the tape or whatever, and then Donnie ends up dead, and then you find a flashback that she actually went with him and that's what happened. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, that's a little bit more of a mystery, like, oh, who killed Donnie? But it's
Yep.
just like I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yep. They could have showed just like you said, Donnie going by herself, and then show him dead, and then show her with the videotape playing and listening.
Yeah.
And then we be like, how did she get that? And then on this episode, they do a flashback and show her she went behind Donnie. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. So what were your biggest positives of this episode, though? Here we go.
Like I said, I love the Samson moment. He's one of my favorite. I love the moment with the girl confronting Kayla, the black girl confronting Kayla. I did not see Alex resigning.
Oh, yeah.
I did not see that until he started taking. I was like, oh man. So I think he's probably going to be an investigator or something, like a private investigator, kind of like the Shaft thing. What I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like there were several good points I like. I like when the senator stood up and was breaking it down, and Lance he lied to the end. So there were several. The second part of the show was much better than the first part.
I agree. And I do say that there are some great moments, like this one right here was absolutely fire.
We're closed.
You got a warrant?
Coming into a restaurant during regular business hours. Now get the fuck out of the way.
Wow.
Friday says she's closed. No warrant, no entry. Now move along.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, you leaving. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the Samson way.
Facts.
Get your punk ass out of here.
He did it the Samson way, you know what I mean?
Bro,
I love that.
Besides a personal, this is a true story. Me and one of my partners. And my partner, he not taller than me, but he wider than me. He was at this wedding, and this guy looked about Samson height. Was drinking tequila all night.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, this right here might be some potential for some issue. And sure enough, that sucker, man, he started getting fooled and started undressing and trying to fight people and stuff. Come to find out, he was like a defensive end for some college, local college team. I was like, when I'm telling you, man, we get on this clown back and try to subdue him, put the cuffs on, man, that sucker was strong as a bull. And this is one thing, like, I didn't have my taser on. My taser was like here to maybe 20 yards in my truck. I can't leave my partner. He ain't gonna be able to handle him by himself. Boy, we called for help. I'm telling you, the best music I've ever heard. Red Man, Method Man, ain't nobody sound better than them sirens coming. And you see them blue lights coming in, and they giving you cover. Boy, that sucker, he was a beast. I'm telling you, that was
What up?
That was one of the hardest fights I ever done.
What up, Fletcher? How you doing? Said Donnie. Did I hear from? Just kidding. Hope y'all having a good day. No, you did hear from. Tomorrow night we'll definitely be doing some from talking about theories and predictions for season 4. So make sure to check that out for sure. That'll definitely That'll definitely be a good show. Me and Brian will be here because Danny is not interested in good TV, right? He likes
I'm
this
miss-
crap.
I'm interested in Forget.
I think this is all time travel hinted by the infamous sentence in Sinatra, "You can't buy time to save the world." What? Wrong show, homie. We're talking about Alex Cross tonight, not Paradise. I even think Kid Bean will become Link himself and travel back in time. Now
I'm
that's
telling you,
interesting.
it's
That's
time
interesting.
travel. Y'all don't want to admit it, but it's time travel.
Oh yeah, kind of they kind of confirmed something in the beginning of the episode, right? That's what I'm saying, Danny. Oh, they kind of confirmed something. It's I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's not like someone went back in time and it was like that, but they did show something about time travel. Said, "Oh my bad, brother. It's all good. No worries about it. Yeah, a day late, but you can go back and watch the stream we did over there. We're right now just talking about Alex Cross here, and
Did you
I'll get in
call this trash just now?
this episode. Yeah, this episode is trash.
Wow.
Yeah, this episode's trash. This episode's trash. Like I like the series, and I will always say that, but this episode alone to me was absolutely trash. I agree with you. Like, well, I mean, you kind of agreed with me when you said it was kind of rushed. The writing was bad, and I just,
I
yeah.
can't call it trash. I can call it rushed, but I can't call it trash.
There was good moments in it. Don't get me wrong. There were some really good moments in the show, but those good moments weren't enough for me to say that this episode was great. It was just like, I
No,
don't
it
know.
ain't great. I ain't gonna give it a great. I ain't gonna
Or
give it a
good.
high grade, but I can't call it trash. I just
So
can't
wait,
do it.
you think it was good though?
I think it was all right.
Okay, I'll give you all right, but I don't think it was.
Like I can't give
Um,
it an A or B. I'm giving it more like a C minus.
Said agreed, big guy. Yeah, exactly. Like you know what I mean. Like this episode wasn't so good. I said I felt like season one was one thing and season two totally different. Season one equals Silo. Season two like mixed with The Last of Us versus Invasion. Um, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that, 100%. But at the end of the day, I have positives for this episode. Like I said, the Samson episode, the part was good. This one, where she was talking to Kayla, and she was like telling her all of that stuff about Kayla. I really enjoyed that. Um, I think there was something else that I thought was pretty okay.
I will compare this season to Secret Invasion.
Oh, okay.
I thought Secret Invasion was good all the way up to episode 10.
You know what?
Episode 10, we were in the show.
I thought it was too, but I said I should go back and watch it, but I can't. I can't. And if I can't go back and watch it, then I'm gonna have to say it was kind of
Oh, I
bad.
can watch episode 9 all the way up to 9 because it was good. I thought it was good, really good. If episode 10 would have stuck the landing, I believe that would have been the best Disney Plus Marvel show that we've seen.
Really?
So far, I think Loki is the best.
I think Loki is the best too as well.
But I think there were more eyes on WandaVision because it was the first one out the gate. As far as watching all of them, if I got to rank it, I'm going to say Loki. Then I'm going to say Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and then the rest of them really don't matter.
Yeah, I agree. My only thing is I would probably put Falcon and Winter Soldier ahead of Loki because even though Loki season two was all right, I think it was more focused on Sylvia, and I couldn't stand that. But then you get the end with Jonathan Majors, and he just made the show a whole lot better for me, right? Like if it wasn't for that part, I would have been like, oh, Loki was kind of trash. But those are my positives for the show. What about your negatives, Danny?
Like you said, a lot of plot armor that it was needed, but it shouldn't have been needed. Because if they wouldn't add the plot armor, then there is no way they could have connected dots. So needing plot armor, I know there's one or two places in a store you need plot armor to try and make it run a little bit more smoothly, but it was several different points where the plot armor was sprinkled in there just to make the show make sense because they had to wrap it up. So that's why I think for these kind of shows, it need to be 10 shows. And you
10
can't have a
episodes?
filler. 10 episodes. If you're gonna have a filler, it's gonna be in the first part of the season. You can't have a filler in the last 3 to 4 shows because that's just gonna mess up the flow of the show. But if they would have done 2 more episodes, then they could have made it more interesting about the aunt, made it more interesting about the villain, a whole lot more things they could have done. Bobby, because I think this year he's become a fan favorite. We don't know what's going in the wind. We don't know what Kayla has behind. 'Cause I think Kayla right now, she's kind of operating independent. To me, she's like Palpatine. To one group of people, she's the Emperor, but really she's Darth. What's the name?
Darth Sidious.
Sidious. So she is trying to take out her master, who is Mastermind, to become the new Sith Lord. So that's what I think she's doing.
I agree with you 100%. I think that she will end up being Mastermind, right? And because Bobby has the so-called Mastermind now, right? If Bobby ends up killing her, then someone's going to need to take her place. And I absolutely 100% think it will be Kayla. So that'll be interesting. But I just feel like you could have tied up some of these plot points that we had from episode 7 into a nicer little bow. And I think they left a little bit too much hanging. But at the same time, you kind of want to give people something to look forward to season 3, right?
Yeah.
So you might want to leave a few things hanging. So maybe the Bobby thing hanging like that isn't a bad thing. I just think that everything else was kind of like, yeah. Now we got to the end here. What did you think about Cross giving? Because I don't remember the movies, and I don't know if this show is even connected to any of the movies, but wasn't he?
Morgan Freeman. He was a cop. I think
He was a cop.
I think in the Tyler Perry one, I don't think he was.
Okay.
She's not going to think he was a professor.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And then they used him to do some consulting.
Yeah.
But then also, there's a version of Alex Cross in that one. What is something about Long Came a Spider? You remember that one?
Yeah.
Alex Cross was in that too, but he was like a professor, I think, or a consultant. The only one I think that he was an actual cop in was 7.
I got you. Which makes sense, right? Hey, what's up, Anik Jones? How you doing? If they are actually even following that timeline, but I'm not exactly sure if they are, right?
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, so this could be something totally different, but do you think he'll become a cop again?
I think it could be like Shaft.
Okay.
Like you got tired and disillusioned by the system, because what he said then, he's like, I didn't think there'd be this many people that I couldn't trust. And when a man is disillusioned, especially if a cop is disillusioned, that can be very dangerous. So I think he did the right. He did the right thing by either A, leaving the profession, or B, go somewhere else. He think he can make a difference.
I think that makes more sense for him to be like a private investigator going forward. You know what I mean? So I think that will be interesting, and I think he'll probably help the police. You know what I mean? Like he was in Along Came a Spider in those movies. Like he'll be like a consultant where they're gonna call him up and be like, "Oh, Alex Cross, we need you to figure this out. We need your help." You know what I mean? I think that's where they're going with this.
He's gonna be like the Equalizer. The Queen Latifah Equalizer.
Yeah, I can see that. I haven't seen that show though, but I mean,
I know a lot of people talk about it, but it's not bad, also. Now you can see like some of them fighting stuff. No, she ain't doing that. You can tell. But as far as the storylines, very compelling.
It might be something I'll definitely check out 100%.
Yeah, it ain't bad. I don't think you'd be like, this is some garbage, but It's pretty good. She got a good
Oh,
support cast.
there was a scene though. Where is it? Did it come up? No. Uh, hold on. There was another scene that I really liked where Kayla so it's when Kayla is looking here. I think it's this part where she's trying to find out.
Where he's at?
Not.
Yeah, and she goes into the police station. He's talking to the girl.
Oh yeah, she said, "I wouldn't tell you if I knew."
Yeah.
I knew talking about.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I thought that was cool. It's somewhere around here.
I think it's after you go to the black girl. Keep going.
What's up, Malika?
Easy.
Hey. Mr. Man has the beat and bowl.
Keep on your side.
I gotta go.
Goes all the way south.
Yeah, it's
It's
after
funny.
this.
Set up.
It's after this, right? Yeah.
Do it the same.
After
And
this
don't-
part.
Yep.
Right there. I think of that.
Yep, that's it.
That was it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, keep.
No?
No,
All right.
keep going.
Keep going.
Where is he?
Oh,
There
right
you
here.
Girl, please.
The smirk on her face and the girl, please. Like, yeah, that's some black girl stuff for real.
Yep. If she would have said girl, she'd have said the B word.
Yeah, facts.
Where is he?
Girl, please. I would fucking tell you if I knew anything.
See, that's what I liked. I liked that kind of banter that they did in this show like that. You know what I mean? Like in this episode was really good. It was just the rest of the show I couldn't really like get into or get with, you know. But let's get to, because I don't think Brian's gonna reach anyone time soon anyway. So might as well just give our grades. And what do you think predictions for next season?
I'm gonna give this a C minus, somewhere in that range. It tied up and it answered a lot of questions, but again, I'm gonna say that this was definitely rushed. I think we're gonna see Bobby either kill or either gonna have that lady kidnapped, so maybe she can learn some of the secrets to pass on to Kayla to make her even more of a dangerous person. But once Kayla has got everything she can out of her, if they don't kill her first, then I definitely believe Kayla's gonna become the new mastermind. And it's probably gonna go to the point where she's gonna have to go up against Alex, because she's gonna start doing all kind of crazy stuff, and Alex is gonna be the only one that can stop her.
I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna give this episode. I don't want to give it a D, so I'll give it a C like you did. I'll give it a C. Because there was a lot of things that I really didn't like. Thought it was way too rushed for a final episode of a show that I was so invested in all season long. So I'll definitely give you that. For predictions, I think you're right. I think Kayla's gonna end up being the next mastermind, and I think Cross is going to maybe help the police figure out who Mastermind is, right? Because now he's not in the police force, so it's easier for him to be able to maybe operate and go around as not a police officer. So I think that's where they'll probably go with that.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she lets Fanboy out and they both try to double team Alex. She becomes mastermind.
So here's a question. It's a good question, because remember when Fanboy saw the video, he said he was going to kill her. You think if Fanboy finds out that she becomes mastermind, that there might be a problem? Like maybe Fanboy? No, Bobby.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. I think. I think
Fanboy. You're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, if Fanboy, the white guy in prison that they burned his book of last season, him and Kayla join forces. I'm thinking that Bobby might join forces
with Cross.
To Cross.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking if he does, Bobby probably gonna get killed.
Ooh, that's interesting, because we know Samson's probably not gonna leave the police force, right? So you have that inside there.
Somebody inside.
Yeah. And I can see Bobby joining up with Cross, especially if he finds out that Kayla is going to be the next mastermind. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So I could see that. Hopefully he don't die, but I could
I
also
don't. I
see
don't
that
want him
too as
to, but
well.
I can see it. Especially if this is going to be the last season. Now, if it's going to be a reoccurring, let's say 5 or 6 seasons, they shouldn't kill Bobby off. But if next season, second I heard somewhere they're only going to do 3 seasons. I hope that's not true. As long as they're writing good. But
Well, I know that for Paradise. I don't know that for Cross. Paradise, they're only doing 3 seasons.
I might be getting confused.
Yeah. Paradise is only 3 seasons, so I don't know if that's the same thing with Cross. I think you could probably get 5 seasons out of Cross. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. 5 really good seasons.
Because right now we got 2 crooks and potentially her if she switches, and she's switching. So we got her, Rebecca, and we got Fanboy. So you're gonna have to get. If they lead up to, and I don't think that Rebecca is gonna join those 2. I think she may. If Cross get his back up against the wall, Rebecca either Bobby's gonna come back and pull his butt out the fire.
I could see that 100%. You know what I mean? And it's funny because when I sat here and I thought about things that could happen next season, I was like, will Rebecca be a part of it, or will she be like, you know what I mean? Because she's still wanted. So
Yeah, she's gonna be a reoccurring, kind of like if you watch the Blacklist, how Raymond Reddington he'll be good one week, you see him on the show, the next week he bad. He's like an anti-hero. I think they might use her in that role as an anti-hero, because it seemed like her and Cross had a connection. He was trying to save her. All over the Spurs must be doing something.
At one
But
point, second left, they hit a shot.
I think they got a connection, so I would not be surprised if they make them allies.
I would like that. I definitely like that. You know what I mean? I hope we get a good season 3, right? And I hope, because I know I seen and like I was looking when I was doing my thumbnail. I didn't watch read the article, but there was an article saying like kind of like, see, the last episode dropped the ball, right? And you don't want to lose momentum that you had in this show, right? Because if you get a season 3, you know, people are going to be like, oh, the last episode wasn't so good, so maybe I won't watch it or something like that. So I don't like that for it. But season 3 opener has to be a banger, 100% a banger. You know what I mean? After this episode, especially going to make people wait a year to get it.
They gotta read the room, because a lot of people back in 10, 15 years, you can have those slow burn shows.
Yeah.
Now, man, people want stuff out the gate. Boom, 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 boom. They want cliffhangers on every show. And they used to have like a cliffhanger here or there, but now they want a cliffhanger on every show. They want just about the show to be, if you got to give a percentage, 75% action, 25% world building or character development. So they got to go with the flow.
Agreed, 100%. Probably next year. Well, depends. I hope it doesn't take like 2 years for them to get another season going for the show. You know what I mean? When did season 1 come out? How long was it between season 1 and season 2? Do you remember?
I don't think season 1 came out at the beginning of the 24th, but let me double check. When was season 1 of Cross? Yep, November 14th of 2024.
2024. Okay, so yeah, so it was about a year, so that's good. Captain said season 2 is not better than season 1. Did the girl die in the water or not? I agree with you. Season 2 is not better than season 1, and no, from what I can tell is she didn't die. She survived because, like I showed Danny at the end of this episode, you actually see her tattoo, right?
At the funeral.
Yeah, at the funeral. So if that's the case, then no, I don't think she died. So, yeah. But with that being said, Danny, tell the people where they can find you one last time, sir.
You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, on Mondays and Friday mornings at 6:45 a.m., where I upload my show. You can also find me on Mondays, the first 3 Mondays of the month, with Nzo and Chris Knight. We're doing Chaos Central. We got 3 different shows. Also, you can find me on Wednesdays on the Hangout, and you can find me Sundays on Storms Live. And of course, we're doing these roundtables. Tuesdays we usually do the show for Paradise, and today we're doing the last episode of Cross. So should be good. I think we're doing them all.
Absolutely,
I'm not
100%.
certain, but I think we may be doing that. If not, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings neither. But that might be the next thing.
100%. We'll definitely see. Because we'd also have to. Yeah,
they
go
give
ahead.
out 2 episodes a week, so I do like that. So if the first 2 ain't hitting, be like, nah, it ain't worth our time.
Absolutely, 100%, 100%. But I know that someone on the panel was a huge fan of Book of Boba Fett, so they're probably gonna have no issues with this show. I'm just saying, he's probably gonna be how fire it is.
I was 4 years younger. I had more energy. Now, if it truly ain't fire, I'll be just as happy to watch it at my house and be like, okay, did you see this? Yeah.
Facts, 100%. So Captain Levi Kid, this is her at the end of the episode with the funeral. So yeah, we believe she survived. And we'll probably think she might be a reoccurring character in season 3. So make sure to check that out. I am Bigger Ford Entertainment. Thank you everybody for popping in. Much appreciated. We have officially finished Cross season 2.
Thank you.
We have
Thank you.
we have Paradise, which has 2 more episodes to take care of. I'm doing Monarch. I'm doing From stuff because that's coming back. I don't know what I'm gonna do about Invincibles yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get like Brian and them do it on their channel, so I don't have to hook it up, and I could just pop over there and talk about it. You know what I mean? So
I see you talking about the Spider-Man last night. Well,
yeah.
I ain't got enough energy to talk about that.
What'd you think of the trailer? Did you like it?
It was okay. I really like how they had the different scenes from the comic book covers. That was fire. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm not a fan of the suit though. I like the Tony Stark suit. They call him Iron Man Jr. I like the Iron Man Jr. suit better.
Did y'all like John Samson in this season more than last season? No. I think I like the character. He didn't just have enough. He didn't do enough in this season.
Yeah, I didn't like him any more or any worse. But they mishandled him. But Samson is one of my favorite. This year, I don't know if Alfonso feels crap, but to me, Bobby stole all the scenes, and I couldn't stand him last season. So
I agree with Danny. I think Bobby was really great in this season, and I think Samson could have been even better if they had gave him more stuff to do. You know what I mean?
His mama, total waste of ink.
Agreed.
Total waste.
Ink, plot point, everything. Yeah. You could have focused on more stuff than to go with that part of this series, because the way it ended up is just like, nobody cared. But guys, thank you everybody for popping in. Much appreciated. Oh, you got another one? Said, I really like that you guys watch this show and do a review on it. I wish more channels do that. Love to hear your take on a show or a movie. Oh, I appreciate you. Make sure to sub to The Road to Wisdom over here, because we do it too. He does it too. We're always talking about all these shows, giving our breakdowns and stuff like that. And the one show that I know we're really waiting for, well, not him, but me, is From. So I can't wait to get onto that. But definitely check us out on Friday. We'll be talking more about that. So
check out the show on Saturday. They do 2 rewind. They do that the whole thing for the week. And I can tell you, Captain Levi, I got the movies for this year written down already. I definitely know we're going to be talking about Michael.
100%.
Avengers Doomsday. I also might talk about Super Mario, but I won't. I'm not going to watch that. Spider-Man Brand New Day, most definitely. Probably not Moana. Neither one of us don't really care about that, I don't think. The Odyssey, most definitely.
Yep.
We really don't care about Doom 3. I know I'm not going to see it in the movie.
Same.
Jumanji 4, we probably don't really care about.
Same.
Mandalorian and Grogu, I think we don't have a high interest, but we'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
And Supergirl, I think we'll talk about
Absolutely. Masters of the Universe,
first. Yep, definitely.
Mortal Kombat. Even though I
Uh,
really don't want to talk about no damn Mortal Kombat, but I will probably be talking about
I'd
Mortal.
rather talk about Mortal Kombat than that other one,
Which other one? Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Oh,
That's
Street
gonna
Fighter
be
is definitely gonna get a talk about too,
that's gonna
100%.
be your words a caca. I can tell you that right now.
I'm just thinking it might be so caca that it's good. You know what I'm saying?
That's impossible. That's
I
impossible.
hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. Probably missed out a few other ones too, but
There
definitely
is
we
no
will be
way.
talking
I'm
about
making
those.
this prediction right now. There is no way Street Fighter would do better than Mortal Kombat. No way.
You mean in the box office numbers?
In the box office, and it's gonna be better. Street Fighter is gonna be goofy, man. I'm telling you. Street Fighter is gonna be goofy. Watch what
So
I tell you.
from a big Mortal Kombat fan right now, I think Mortal Kombat is absolutely going to be trash. So we'll see. I hope they don't disappoint me. He said, "Did any of you guys care about John Sansa's mother or not? Really, I didn't care about her. She was not needed in this season at all."
No, they could have. They could. Well, for TV purposes, they could have smoked her. Don't nobody care about her.
Yeah, 100%. They could have did something more. They could have cut that all out. It was like it seemed like it was going to where her and Samson were gonna have a connection, and mother and son's
Yeah.
gonna get back together. And it's like, okay, that's fine if that's where you're gonna go with it. And then she just flips up and like, no, I'm not gonna. And I was like, okay,
She
so you
went
just wasted.
straight Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, buddy.
Yeah, you just pretty much wasted that whole storyline for us. So, absolutely. But good to see you. Make sure to check us out on all the other stuff that we do. Appreciate you. And we will be back tomorrow night with From. No, yeah, tomorrow night will be From. Saturday mornings, we do the rewind where we talk about all of the stuff during the week. So, you know, the Spider-Man trailer is definitely going to get talked about and other stuff as well. And then during the week, we do our reviews for these shows. So, appreciate y'all coming in. Peace, love, and hair grease. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.